Here we are again. Another fine day, another time for some more Data Live. What better way to have it on our weekends? Considering the last episode, we had a threat to all life, really. Nightmare awakening and not showing any mercy. Having a sister also turn up. There's a lot of new characters just running around now. Some that are questionable, to say the least. But Nightmare going down time and time again and coming back the next day seemingly unfazed. Good thing that she has a heavy interest in our main boy here. Might make his job slightly easier. Well, as long as it's true. Hell, are we looking for some way out of this? Power removal, maybe she'll be a little docile once her spirit energy and everything is removed. Maybe along with it, her immortality. Maybe the fear of death will bring her back into line. Probably not. I'm worried. So let's see it. If we can just try and have a nice day at school today, or around the city, without all the murdering and killing. Sure. I don't think the usual being himself and being nice is going to all work too well on this one. She's a bit of an enigma compared to the rest of them. So, you've seen that she can wantonly kill whoever she wants and have no qualms about it, die and come back to life. What's the problem? Go on, hang out with them. So there will be continuous efforts on her life. There are some things he should keep to himself. You never know what kind of prying ears are listening in. And are we going to have any help for this one? Considering how brutal she can be, I don't think the multiple choice pick and answer things that the commanders can really provide are going to help. We need to bring in the big guns. You know who I mean. Who else but his veteran in dating sims in his classroom? Still, I think the AST itself, we've seen a little bit from the sister at least, but needs a bit of an upgrade considering they have been mostly ineffective against the other spirits so far. A fair question considering the altercation that she had before. Ran away in the middle of the conversation. Excuse me! now I can understand why she was worried for him, asking what that conversation was about. Maybe it'd be a little more forceful when talking to him and not in the physical sense. Something on your mind? Tickets for 2? What bastard made her cry? She really is a maiden, isn't she? You don't know that yet. They just so happen to have those tickets as well. After the filler episode. It's rather dark in here that we saw in the hot springs. What are they going to do this time? I think she got the wrong idea about what's meant to happen. Did she misinterpret some the heavy breathing? Did she misinterpret some... Yeah, some instructions? He needs to fetch it for himself. She didn't have to go so far to ask for a date. I think he'd agree anyway, but... Success! They truly know their stuff. I think they need to have a word with those three. Ah. Well, he's a very busy man, isn't he? Which would cause some full-on effects there. Oh, just Yoshino standing in the back. I guess she doesn't really have too much going on her plate at the minute. And we know how bad a stingray sting can be. Right on time. She dressed up well. Did she choose... Ah. I was going to say, did she choose those herself? But no. No need for a multiple choice on that one. As long as they get to see the penguins. There is a... There's an extra face in the crowd. It just so happened that she had tickets. No matter where they go, should be happy. I'm not sure it's a restaurant. Maybe. Oh god. To be fair, those underwater tunnel things are quite cool. As long as she doesn't start picking out the ones who want for lunch. But what? He's just gonna disappear? Okay, faking a stomach cramp or something might be. He's gonna be in there for a while. Huh. Well, now that we know that they've just got teleportation technology. Why do they need to travel anywhere ever? Was that lingerie shop? Do you really think the one known as Nightmare would just enjoy going seeing a movie? Or shopping? You do want to go somewhere where you wouldn't accidentally be seen by any of the others. Hmm. Oh no. I mean, as a date idea, rather forward, isn't it? Is there a... Ah, okay, she wasn't watching on. They're just keeping tabs on where origami was. What's with the music to go along with this scene? Jesus Christ. I mean, no matter the outcome of the conversation, the one next to it, considering the predicament that he's in, there's no winning answer. I mean, I don't see why he's got such glares pointed towards him. I mean, it was on display in the shop for purchase. Damn. They didn't take into account that there might be others that know him around. Now that she's seen her own underwear. Ah, crap, my stomach. I need to go to the toilet. I don't think they'd let him get away all too easily. But still, having half an hour with them each? I wonder what Tolka's thinking. He's been in there for a while, even with a dodgy stomach. Ah! She has some friends. Okay. Oh, that's another point. They couldn't have chosen the movies anyway. Oh, nice. Because The time would overlap for when he needs to meet her. What? Okay. As long as there's no one on the outside of the window that sees him. Well, any place you can keep her eye on him. She knows the danger of what's potentially out there. That run. You're in danger. Quick, duck. Yeah, he's fine. She's now got a face full of pasta. Maybe there's some poison in it. She needs a taste test. He's good. I mean, he didn't get to enjoy his food, I guess. Well, that may satiate her for a little bit. Considering she was worried about not leaving alone, as soon as there was food and lunch there, I might as well finish it for him. For more reasons than a few, please, no more food. Excuse me. Oh, there's an aquarium designed one. Quick, yeah, send out the distraction. And now they need to help find get a lost child back to their parents. Trying to make it too obvious that you were causing a distraction. How are they that blind and distracted? And why are they not questioning why she's following them around? And how many times can he fake having a stomach problem before one of them takes him to the emergency room? Does she wear herself out? I don't think that she's unaware of what's really going on there. Oh no. She's willing to play the long con. What the hell are they doing? Suddenly I'm on Nightmare's side. She's just clearing up the filth. Well, does she have one of her own, or is she going to let them... Are they going to let her borrow one? It's just a different type of game. A more dangerous one. It will be fixed when she deems they can see again. As soon as one of them says, "Oh, I was here with Shiro," Good thing they were antagonistic towards each other, otherwise it could have been a lot more complicated. Bugger. Well, one of them is obviously delusional. He can only be in one place at once. Multiple Shidos. One for them each. That camera angle, though. Just follow the sounds of a slight splat and drip. Maybe the flies buzzing. There doesn't seem to be much viscera left around, so at least she cleans up after herself. And the cat? Yeah, he's now going into a mental rupture. He wasn't meant to see her when she was feeding. Oh, flintlock pistol. I mean, oh, how the turns have tabled. Be prepared to die yourself. Oh, no hesitation. Wow, I'm surprised they showed that like that. Okay then. Also, leaving that size holes. Are his legs going to allow him to run? Because it took a while for him to get to his feet. Yeah, the order of events are really kind of screwed now. They can reschedule for later, though, once he's composed himself a little. The world. Huh? Savior arrives. Does that mean he's going to have to go on another date? You know, I'm surprised any of them really put up with it for that long, with him ditching out and disappearing every 25 minutes. I suppose he's got the energy to keep running around, even with the quick teleport. Still, with all the likes of the nightmare doing whatever she feels appropriate, although considering that her death count is quite high, it was in the 10,000s, all we've seen so far is delinquents and animal abusers. So, is she really all that bad? What could have been a nice trip to the aquarium, or movies, or restaurant, turned into something much, much well, disjointed and worse. Toka was enjoying herself for a brief moment before he had to feign sickness. If Origami was just scared of leaving him alone, what if he told her, "Don't worry, I've got plans and I won't be by myself"? Or is it just she needs to be there because, well, the danger of a nightmare? This whole situation is crazy. Can't exactly have a break anytime soon, can he? If it wasn't for the threat of his own life, but also got to keep in some regard all the spirits that he's tamed so far. Granted, it's only Toka and Yoshino, but still. Good thing the puppet itself isn't getting involved and causing mischief. Might be a bit much. But still, even though he managed to avoid those 3 schoolmates, well, not mates, but schoolgirls, yeah, he hasn't gotten away scot-free with that one. His reputation once going back to school is completely shot. Speaking of shot, those 4, unlike what we saw with the delinquents, it wasn't swift and immediate. She was toying with them. Kind of like Jigsaw. You enjoyed playing with animals? See what it's like when the shoe's on the other foot. Still, it's good that he has the unnatural healing capabilities, otherwise, well, he'd just be in so much more trouble. But also all the strenuous activity that he had running around won't be that damaging to him. Maybe. Still, with the idle hands that were so touchy with Origami now wrapped around his ankles, I can only see this going well. Of course, there would be some people that would enjoy it. Considering her particular talents of regeneration, coming back after death, and he also possesses something akin to some quick healing, is that why she's kind of interested in him? Is she hoping to obtain that for herself as well? Not only surviving death, but also to regenerate potentially almost non-fatal wounds? Or, maybe it's just someone after her own heart, a kin, someone that she can confide in. Another dodger of the river Styx. Still, no wonder the spirits have a bad name if that's what they have being labelled as one as well. I wonder what the first one that the world came in contact with, how they acted, led everyone onto the path of shoot on sight. And not just the spacequakes and the devastation. It's a dangerous one. Still, with Origami and Toka in an arms race to who can find him first, I'm assuming they're both coming to the vicinity at relatively the same time and see what's going on, but what they'll see upon arrival? He's got a lot of explaining to do with this one. I'll have a few questions, to say the least. That is, of course, if he survives the encounter. Good that his sister's here, but still. If you're excited to see what happens next in the world of Date A Live, let me know. Leave a like and a comment on the video if I've entertained you. If you want to see more and not miss out, consider subscribing. And of course, there's always links in the description for my Discord or anything else that takes your fancy. But still, make sure to get some rest. Maybe we'll see some more vigilante justice in the next one. But get some rest, so I can see you there.